let's keep this to ourselves, shall we? We all love a walk or a run in the forest, don't we? I know I do. And it can get busy though, can't it? My local forest is Delamere Forest, which is absolutely stunning, but it does get busy. But this is Delamere Forest, but it's the quieter part of it on the other side of the main road. Not that I've got it totally to myself today. I've seen about 8 cars parked up along the edge of the woods. But I do like peace and quiet when I'm out on my run. I know half of the people will like to run in a group, will enjoy the energy of being around other people. The other half of you, though, are like me, introverts, and it's not that we don't like people, we like people, but we find it emotionally draining, and so we need time alone in places like this to recharge our batteries. And so that's what I'm doing today. It's Friday the 30th of August 2024. It's a beautiful blue sky day. There's just that slight nip in the air. It's just the very first tinge of autumn, I think. And I just love this. It's one of my favourite things. So come along and join me today and we'll experience it together. Come on. Okay, so this is Primrose Wood, Delamere Loop. Let's start by heading down the hill here and having a look at Urchins Kitchen. The more astute of you may have noticed we've started from that car park before, back when we ran around Kelsall, which of course is my old stomping ground from when I grew up. In fact, they used to make us do cross-country here in the woods when I was in primary school, back when I was, young and handsome, unlike now when my face has caved in with old age. For those of you who are new, welcome. Hi, I'm Simon, and I just love getting out into the countryside to explore. So if that sounds good to you, click subscribe and turn on the notifications bell and give the video a like for me, would you? So more people get to see it. Okay, here we go. Urchins Kitchen. We're on the sandstone trail path here. So we have passed through here before when we ran the sandstone trail. So what's it all about? It's all about the Ice Age. So Urchins Gorge is a narrow sandstone gorge here in Primrose Wood, and what it was is there was all this in the last ice age was an ice sheet, which you can see quite spectacularly if you go over to Beeston Castle, and you can see the castle sticking up right above the Cheshire Plain, and that's where the ice sheet went through, and there was harder rock and it didn't get eroded away. So here we're up on a hill, but still all this was under the ice, and it was a drainage channel, I think, beneath the glacier as it began to melt, and it's created this channel, as you'll see. Just gives you an idea of how much water must have come through here. I do like spotting these things. Like that one we were up in Scotland and we went to the Devil's Pulpit. Do you remember that? I suspect that's almost exactly the same thing. Come on, let's go and have a look. It's more overgrown than last time I was here. Things do change fast round here. Here you go. So the gorge here has been formed by the water flowing out of the glacier. It's a nice quiet spot actually. I can imagine just having a rest here and a cuppa. We're going to carry on and then take a right and we'll just head around the woods. For a second, it's a bit overgrown and it might be slightly damp. It's a bit explorer-y here. Yeah, it's a short section of walk adventuring, but I think you'll have to agree it was worth it. So you can cross over here, let's do that. There's a path down here, but I'm gonna go that way, because I can. There isn't any aroma vision, but it's a bit whiffy. Hiya, Pooch. Morning. Here you go, this gives us an idea of where we are. So, there's the road that comes up from Northwich down past Kelsall and down to Chester, and over there is the main part of the forest which you're probably more used to. That old pale, there you go, he's even better view. See the radio mast there, that's Old Pale, which of course we've been up to a number of times because I can, and it's one of my favourite places. Okay, let me just point this out too. So there's a path here. If you follow it, it'll take you through to Delamere. Can't quite see it from here, but just there where those trees are, I think, is Delamere School. And there's a road that goes up that way, and then you pick up the old Roman road and up to the top of Old Pale. It's a path that goes that way. Actually, thinking about it, once you get up past the school and take a left, we have been that way before. It was one of the anniversary special when I ran up in the dark. I'll put a link. Get me breath. Still just getting back into running. It is nice to pause though, because you see things. Is this another one of those drainage channels? Quite probably. Looks like a path that's been here very wide for a long time. Come, you're moving.
My knees are really good.
Oh.
So I have to develop myself to this. Speed walking.
I'm struggling with angina right now. I get breathless really easily.
Take it easy then.
Top of the hill. Yeah, that's still struggling with the breathlessness and chest pain a bit, but we keep persevering. Now, should we stick to the main path, or should we go up this quieter one? I'm not sure where it goes, so let's do that. Far side now. We're going to go that way. Let me just point out what's over here though. There you go. We might come this way over here next time. It's Cope Brook, which is between Kelsall and Tarpley. And there's quite a few nice paths over there. Let me just point out the changing face of the forest, by the way, just in case you're watching this in 2035 and then coming this way going, it looks completely different. All this area is controlled by the Forestry Commission, and so they're, you know, growing these trees, cutting them back, and they come along and clear a huge area like this, which looks a bit brutal, but in a way it lets the local wildlife have somewhere to thrive, I guess. And then the trees grow up again. So what's the cycle? Probably 25 years maybe, I don't know. So it's 2024 now. So in 2039 you might be standing here looking at trees that height. I'm struggling a bit today. We're just over 2 miles in. It is quite hilly around here, but even so, I think I've had a rough week actually with chest pain. I was on my feet all day, and as the day went on, got increasingly breathless just being stood up at work, and then ended up in a lot of pain. And the rest of the week, this is really the first time I've been out this week as a result. So, you know, if you come here, sprint. If you can't sprint, run. If you can't run, jog. If you can't jog, fast walk. If you can't fast walk, walk. If you can't walk, fast walk, crawl, stroll, amble, just, I can't express how much being alone like this in the countryside is important to me, and I suspect there are lots of people. It's not just for your physical health, it's for your mental health as well. I'm just going to walk up this rise though, and then we'll get back to running. Now then, okay, I know where we are. That's the road there. So I think it's about time we started heading that way. We're at the farthest extent of the wood. So if we head this way at the top side of the wood, it will eventually bring us back to the starting point. So 2 miles in, it's probably going to be 3.5 maybe. To be fair, it is quite a climb. Looks like we're going to come out by the road here. Yeah, so that's the road, and there are actually some parking spaces just here. Okay, so this is the main path, but if we're going to skirt the edge and get back to where we started from, we actually want to head up this unlikely looking path here. Here you go. There's a sandstone trail path. As you know, we've run the whole of it. It looks like we've got a group of walkers up ahead doing it right now. It's just here. It's only 100 yards I'm going to walk from now. Great fun, hard work, hilly. Given how much angina, pain and breathlessness I've had this week, perhaps I should have chosen something flatter, but what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and I really enjoyed that. It's great to visit an old haunt. So it's just up this little path here to where we parked, and then I can go and have a cup of tea. I hope you come and pay a visit. It's a beautiful spot, and Lots of opportunities for a drink afterwards. That was 3.6 miles. Okay, take care folks. See you next time. I can see the car.